There are two types of silences, right? There is good silence and bad silence. The good silence is when a man needs space to think and when a man needs to process emotion, right? And I know a lot of ladies seem to get pissed off when we want some distance. It's not personal. It's not personal, people. Can't be getting mad at a guy who needs some distance, right? Now, the bad silence is when a guy uses it for these purposes. To manipulate your emotions, right? To control you, and above all, to get a reaction out of you, right? It's all done to get a reaction out of you. It is nothing that is a healthy form of controlling their emotions. It's truly, at the end of the day, it's to control you. Why? Because when a man truly is silent in a healthy way, he does not need a reaction out of you, man. He doesn't need a reaction out of you. He's doing it so that he could talk to you the right way, so that he doesn't react. When a man is using a silent treatment as a manipulation, first of all, you're not dealing with a man, all right? You're pretty much dealing with a little boy who doesn't know how to control their emotions. And so what they do is that they use silence as a way to control you, as a way to get a reaction out of you. And I've seen that a lot with clients and even myself, where if the person doesn't respond, if you are really anxious on the inside, your silence will reveal to them how you feel. Your silence will reveal your emotional resilience. And it's not because they want to see your emotional resilience because they're good. They're trying to see whether or not there's some holes in your psyche, whether or not there's a chink in your armor so that they can manipulate it. In other words, usually the men that use this strategy outside of trying to regulate their emotions, what they are is narcissists. Whenever somebody gets mad at you and their choice is to ignore your messages and you see them online, their choice is to not see you, not because they're pissed off and they're trying to process their emotions, but because they're pissed off and they're trying to control you. Look, for example, me, there's some days when I want space. And how do I show that I want space? I literally tell you, hey, I'm a little mad, give me some space. Give me a few hours. For me, it's usually like a few hours or a few minutes, and I'll talk to you. I've done that where you're with me, and I'm like, just give me 10 minutes, give me 30 minutes. That's fucking silence. Me trying to manipulate would be, I would not even respond. I'll take a whole day to respond to you in the hopes that you could just start sending a bunch of text messages to me. Why? Because it works. Why does it work? Well, evolutionarily speaking, humans don't like emptiness. They don't like void. If you actually pay attention to real life, you notice there's no such thing as silence. There really isn't. If you go outside in nature, there is no such thing as silence. You only find silence in artificial places, behind closed doors. But when you're actually out in nature, silence is never the case. So as a result, whenever you find silence, it's actually unsettling. There's a void that humans don't like. And that's why a lot of people can't do meditation retreats because of the silence. But that is what they use against you. They let you wonder why. Because when somebody doesn't respond, when somebody is acting silent, your imagination will do the dirty work for you. They won't respond. They won't text you on time. All in the hopes that your insecurity will use that information and create an imagination of something that is not even happening. Filled in with your own insecurity. Oh, you didn't respond to my text? Holy shit, you're abandoning me like my dad did. Holy shit, you're abandoning me like my ex did. Their silence is meant to control your fantasies. Is meant to control your emotions. Once that happens, you start to question yourself. You start to question, is he losing interest because maybe I didn't do that thing in the bedroom that he likes? Did he stop texting me because maybe I was too nice? Maybe I should be more mean next time. Did he stop texting me because I was too mean? Maybe I'll be more submissive. Maybe I'll be more feminine. Maybe I'll be more masculine. Their absence doesn't give you an answer, so your insecurities fills in the blanks. And that's what they want. They want you to feel insecure. They want you to question so that then you could go towards them in a more divide. They get you to come to you by dividing you from within. And that's actually one of the laws of power. Make others come to you. When you force the other person to act through your silence, through your pulling away, you are the one in control. It is always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plan in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains, then attack. You hold the card. In the 32 Strategies of War, it says, our nature has not changed. Lurking deep in even the most civilized among us is the basic fear of being alone, unsupported, exposed to danger. People today are more dispersed and society is less cohesive than before. But that only increases our need to belong in a group, to have a strong network of allies, to feel supported, to feel protected from all sides. Take away this feeling and we are returned to that primitive sensation of terror at our own vulnerabilities. The divide and conquer strategy has never been more effective than it is today. Cut people off from their group, in other words, be silent. Make them feel alienated, alone, and unprotected, and you weaken them enormously. That moment of weakness gives you greater power to maneuver them into a corner, whether to seduce or to induce panic and retreat, or to make your ass chase, or to manipulate your ass, or to get them to do what they want you to do. Like, you gotta understand, a lot of people know what they're doing. They're not stupid. Like, for example, lately I've been on online dating, right? And I forgot how much bullshit people give you. Like, I've encountered like two women that act interested but take days to respond. And what I've been doing lately is that if you take a whole day, 3 days to respond, I'm gonna call you out on it and let you know that we don't know each other, but if this is how you text, I don't wanna talk to you. You wanna know what happens, people? They end up not talking to you, right? You just don't entertain silence. If somebody is giving you that silence, you just pull away. Pulling away and not reacting is how you counteract when somebody goes silent on you. Because what you have to understand, in reality, they're really insecure. Like, you have to believe that. This guy right here is insecure. And the only reason why they're using silent treatment is because they genuinely feel insecure. What does that mean? Meaning, if you actually don't respond to his silence, which is ironic, right? Responding to silence, what you'll notice is that they'll do a bunch of shit. Why? Because he felt all of this shit, he felt it inside his heart. Manipulation is a sign that somebody cannot control how they feel. When you can't control how you feel, it's never about good feelings. It's always about bad feelings. And so what they'll do is that they'll get angry, aggressive. They'll do everything. Once this doesn't work, you'll see their true side. Not reacting will cause them to see, you will see their true sides, and it'll give you the power. But remember, what they're trying to do is to divide you from within. They're trying to get you to question everything that you do. They're trying to get you to question whether or not you're silent. He's being silent. She's being silent because of this, because of that. And that causes you you don't know how to please them. So as a result, you act super submissive because you don't want to risk it. And that is something that you shouldn't react to silence with action. Do not respond to silence with action, people. Don't do it, or else I'm closing the channel, all right? Why? Because the best way to do this is developing self-worth is your only defense to this. If you don't have self-worth, silence works on you like a motherfucker. If you don't have self-worth, you're gonna start to doubt yourself. Your reaction to a guy trying to pull this shit off on you is motherfucker, who the fuck you think you are? Hell no, I'm leaving. You should be disgust, anger, nastiness, not neediness in the sense of desperation, but I understand, man. It's easier said than done. I'm not telling you guys something that is easy to do, but it's achievable. And how do you do that? Well, develop a meditation practice, right? You guys can purchase the book, The Power of Now. My favorite part from this book is chapter 6 about the inner body, bringing awareness to the body and being aware of the sensation of the body lowers the activity of the mind. And that activity of the mind is what gets you to question everything. The activity of the mind. Lower the activity of the mind through meditation practice, and your reaction to silence won't be as intense. In fact, when you feel the body from within, there's peace that arises from it. You guys have no idea the peace that I feel on a daily basis because I'm always present in my body. Yeah, you might see me get angry, but it's usually happy anger. It's like a silly anger, you know what I mean? It's not like a compulsive anger. It's more like oh, God damn it, all right, whatever. Like it's every emotion you feel with a playfulness. Your sadness feels playful. Your anger, even jealousy feels playful because you're not truly jealous, right? And that's what happens when you truly meditate. It's not that you don't stop feeling negative emotions. You feel if you know me that I be getting frustrated, I be getting mad, right? But what you'll notice also is that I get over them pretty quickly. I don't hold on to it. And that's the beauty about it, right? So develop a meditation practice, or you could purchase my course, Emotional Mastery, right? You can purchase it. It's there. It's a course that I've made to teach you guys this meditation practice that I teach. And if you guys enjoy this type of video, let me know what other videos you guys want me to make. Let me know if you guys enjoy this type of format. Also, if you guys want to learn more about this, also how to develop self-esteem, how to develop your masculine energy and your feminine energy. It's more like a self-help course. If you guys want a self-help course under my name, you guys should check out the Feminine Woman. Honestly, I should call it the Superwoman, because it's pretty much a course to teach you guys how to dominate the world while not losing your feminine energy. Because it's really a thing, like where women will get good at business, but then they'll realize they end up like a dude, and which is not what they want. I should get my little seat so I could just point at shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This is Professor Alex, man. Hopefully you guys got an A. For all the ones that got an F, don't tell people you watch my channel. There's a lot of you guys with Fs, and you guys tell people you watch my channel. You guys are making me look bad. Y'all can't be doing that. So only the women with the B or plus can say people you watch my channel. And if you do, if you watch my channel and you tell people you watch my channel and you don't do it, I'm coming after you. Well, that's not a threat. To give you a hug. All right, man. Take care.